What now?
What now? It's sort of like you've completed your task. What now?
What's going on, Buff Nation? Welcome back to the video. So if you don't know already, Colorado the Buffs and Coach Prime are back on campus. The bye week is no more. It's time to get dialed in. It's time to get locked in for UCLA. And while they got back together, Coach Prime asked everybody how their vacation was. Then he got straight to business and empowered them with this great message to everybody. It seems to be what's going to be the mantra going into this back half of the football season. And mantras are huge with any kind of sports team in general, but you see them a lot with NFL and college football. It's something to rally the troops around, right? Tom Brady is known for this. He always finds something to make him tick, something to be angry about. He had the let's fucking go season. He had the FEA fuck 'em all season, where you just gather around that one mantra. When you're deep into the trenches, it's 2 minutes left, fuck them all. Everybody gets dialed in. You say one little sentence and everybody knows where we're at. It's something to tie you back in, to check you back in, to bring you back where the moment is in that moment so you can live in it, so you can thrive off it. And remember all the times you put in during practice and workouts up into this moment, fuck them all. So now the mantra for the Colorado Buffs moving into the back half of the season is now what? So think about it, right? You're up 10, 2 minutes to go. You got DEION Sanders in the huddle. He looks and goes, hey, now what? Right? And everybody can have that moment going back to when this all started. It depends on how much this is drawn out throughout the rest of camp and through practice. I imagine it will be carried out. Again, now what? Now what? What are we going to do next? That is the mentality here. Take a listen to what Coach Prime had to say and how he presented it. Much better than I will, but I love this. I think it's a great way to attack the back half of the season. But let's take a listen now.
What now?
What now? It's sort of like you've completed your task. What now? You got in the car, you crank it up. What now? You cooked your meal. Now you got your forks, your spoons, your knife, salt and pepper. What now? You've pursued her. She's welcomed you. What now? Okay, all right. I had to check you because you've been disrespectful to me. Now, what now? Oh, I feel church coming on here.
It is Sunday.
God has set me to where I need to be and given me everything I need to have. What now? Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, what now? What now? What now? What now?
What now?
What now? I love it, right? Before the mantra was we coming, okay? And that means we're building up to something great. We're coming after you. We're going to shock the world. And they did that. TCU, Nebraska, you punched them in the mouth. You had everything going in the right direction. But what now? Okay, you're here. You've arrived. We've seen what you can do. You've turned the car on, like you said. But what now? What's next? Where are we going to go from here? And I love that because, again, you have to change mentality. I know he was upset about how the bye week was and where it happened. Obviously, you don't want to go into the bye week with the loss, but it's a great way to face adversity. You've got a young team. You've got a new team. Sometimes these things are important for a team to come together and rally around one another, and sometimes getting punched in the mouth and being humiliated is one of those ways. We'll continue to monitor this. Obviously, we got Coach Prime's interview and presser coming up in a few days, so be sure to turn the bell on. Hit the sub button. Want to win 1,000 subs. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure you guys drop a like. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.